Cool, so on the bent 100, and this is obviously where this ski is perfect. Really soft, playful snow. You can just kind of jib around. Got that soft tail that you can ollie off, which is really fun. But then actually still calms really, really nicely. Right, there's a little hit here, so I'm just going to do that. Whoa, the lumpy stuff. So this is kind of what the bent 100 was built for, you know, soft, springy snow where you can really like press into the tips and tails and kind of butter around. You know, not having that super stiff body is actually, you know, just makes this ski so much more fun for these conditions. You know, you're not going to get punished if you sit back seat. You can ollie, you can do little nose butters and stuff, and you know, you're just going to have tons of fun basically. So on the bent, one of the things that I love to be able to do is you can really like pop off your tails on the turn. Just makes it really fun, really like jibby feeling. Yeah, which is, like I said, what this ski's all about really, is just having fun, not taking life too seriously, and just playing on the mountain, you know. Now, the Bent 100 is the kind of pro model ski from Chris Benchetler, who is, you know, a legend in free skiing. And you can really see his style mirrored in these skis. So they're very surfy, they're very playful, and that's mostly thanks to the kind of fairly generous tip and tail rocker and the soft flex through the nose and the tail. What that means is that when you're skiing around the mountain, they are really forgiving. You can kind of jib around and mess around on the mountain, and it's just going to make your life fun when you're doing that kind of thing. Now, for when it is a little bit firmer or when you're skiing through some kind of choppy snow, it's still nice and stiff underneath the binding. So you've got this sidewall construction that runs kind of from just in front of the binding till just behind the binding. And that keeps the middle of the ski really, really strong and powerful, so you can kind of bust through that cruddy, choppy snow. One of the other things that's worth noting about this ski is the horizon tack. So that's this kind of slightly 3D shaped tip and tail, which basically helps to channel snow a little bit better, helps with flotation when you're skiing in fresh snow. The Bent 100 is 100 millimeters underfoot, so it really fits in that perfect kind of all mountain, maybe a little bit more directed towards that kind of soft snow performance, but really is capable of taking on the whole mountain and giving you a smile on your face when you're skiing the whole mountain. As I said, this is part of the Bent series, so that goes all the way from 85 millimeters underfoot right the way up to 120 millimeters underfoot. So whenever you see a number next to it, it basically relates to the width of the ski. The wider the ski, the more off-piste oriented it's going to be. So for instance, the Bent 90 is going to be a little bit narrower, a little bit better suited to kind of piste skiing, and really that ski is built to be a freestyle ski, a park ski. Whereas the Bent 100 here is a little bit more of a kind of all mountain, verging into that kind of off-piste territory. So if that's what you like to ski, go with the 100. If you're a bit more of a kind of park skier, look at the 90. Now, one of the big things with the Bent series is they always have incredible artwork, and this year is no different. You know, really colourful, really fun. You know, the kind of paint dripping going on at the bottom is pretty nice. I've been skiing the Bent 100 in a 186 centimetres, and that's pretty much spot on for me. Really, with a ski like this, you want to be skiing it kind of around head height, maybe even a little bit more if you can. The reason for that is a longer ski is going to give you better float when you're skiing off-piste, and because we've got that quite generous tip and tail rocker, when you're skiing on-piste, it's going to feel a little bit shorter than, you know, your traditional piste or all-mountain ski. So definitely worth having a little bit of extra length there. Now this ski actually comes flat, so it doesn't come with a binding. That gives you a few options. So you can use a more traditional binding like a Marker Squire or a Marker Griffin, or if you wanted to use this as kind of a 50-50 resort touring ski, you could put a binding like the Salomon Shift or the Marker Duke PT. Both options would work great if that was what you wanted to go for.